Don't say she won't ever act and turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't say
What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topic, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? So guys, I have some really sad news to share with you today. We have the passing of another legendary voice actress. Last week we lost the voice actress of Misty and Jessie from Team Rocket, from Pokemon. And this week we lost Atsuko Tanaka, who's passed away literally as of today. She was best known for Bayonetta, Ghost in the Shell's Motoko, Kusanagi, Utawari, Rumors, Carla, that was too long, Nears, Kaine, JoJo's Lisa, Fates, Medea, Carmilla, and Jean K. She was a very popular voice actress, and she passed away. I didn't even realize this, but she was Conan from Naruto. She was Hanami from JJK. She was Flamme from Frieren. Celine. She had an extensive voice actress history. She was very popular and very famous, so it's so sad to see her go. But yeah, guys, just want to let you guys know the sad news. You know, rest in peace, Atsuko Tanaka. She's just, again, a very legendary voice actress. Her voice will forever be immortalized in all of these animes, plus more too as well. Just, again, sad news, but glad that she was here and she made a huge impact on us while she was there. Got a quick update for you guys for the evil corporation over at Vault headquarters from the boys, aka Disney. Remember we talked about that whole story the other day about the guy who was suing Disney because his wife died. They were eating some food, she had an allergic reaction, and quite literally she died a couple of minutes later after they served her. She wasn't feeling well, and now he's suing them for basically killing his wife. And they basically said, no, you waived the right to sue us for any reasons because you signed up for a Disney Plus trial subscription. Quite literally, there is some weird addendum somewhere that if you signed up for freaking Disney Plus, a TV subscription, then you waive the right to ever suing Disney for anything ever again, which everyone was like, what in the absolute hell? That is one of the most evil things we have ever heard from an evil corporation. Well, there is an update that says Disney has decided to waive its right to arbitration and allow the matter to proceed in court for the recent wrongful death lawsuit where they attempted to use a widower's Disney Plus subscription to arbitrate, quote, "At Disney, we strive to put humanity above all other considerations." Right. No, the only reason why this happened is because this thing blew up as big as it did. Okay. If this was something that was still hush or silent, I guarantee you Disney lawyers will be out here trying to nail everybody with this subscription service that's going on. So finally, a W, but not for Disney, but for the husband. Okay. This was a PR nightmare for Disney to look like the most evil villain company in the world by trying to tell you that anybody can't sue Disney because of signing for Disney Plus. That would have been just absolutely terrible. There's been a lot of bad headlines when it comes to Disney in the past. This is not the first one. I heard there was a situation where they didn't allow a grieving father to put a Spider-Man 3 or 4 logo on his child's grave after he passed away. And I have a feeling that because of this PR image as well, once this court case actually goes to trial, they're probably going to award the guy whatever he needs or settle out of court. That's my guess. I'll keep you guys posted on the evil corporation that is Disney. Guys, quick update. There is a new king in town, and that king is Black Myth Wukong. A new video game. Is a Chinese action RPG that's dropped, I think, maybe a day or two ago, and apparently it is destroying the Steam records, just absolutely breaking numbers from people like Elden Ring. It's one of the most successful game launches in a very long time. If you look right here at this image where it says Black Myth Wukong with absolute cinema right here, there was 14 million people playing. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to. 1.4 million players playing at the moment at the same time with Elden Ring, where there's only 46,000. After the whole DLC that came from Elden Ring, it looks like people kind of stopped playing as much. The 24-hour peak for this new game is already at 1.4, but the most impressively is the all-time peak from 2 years ago for Elden Ring did not breach 1 million. It was at 950,000, and these guys destroyed it with an extra 500,000 more at the 1.4. This is the all-time peak. It might be the highest peak that we're going to get for Black Myth Wukong. It might go up even more from there. Found it. So number one right now is PUBG at 3.2 million people, the all-time peak. Pal World is at 2.1 million, number two. Okay, so they still have not been dethroned yet. Black Myth Wukong jumped up to 1.8 million. God dang, as of this morning. So still going up, and it can still break Power World's record. I don't think it's going to hit the PUBG record, but and then in case you guys were curious, you got Counter-Strike in 4th, Lost Ark at 5th, Dota, Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, Banana. I've never heard of the game Banana. New World, Hogwarts Legacy, and Baldur's Gate in terms of like the most concurrent all-time peaking games. So guys, the Miles Morales NPC that's going around, back in the day when everybody was doing those TikToks like ice cream so good, yes, 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 the whole thing, right, where people come on the TikTok and just kind of act like they're an animated character and then just respond to your tweets. Ooh, that's a nice rose. Ooh, thank you so much. Hey, that's a nice rose. That was a pretty fun trend. This man has not stopped. He has not stopped, will not stop. Well, he did stop a few times because I heard I think maybe 2 weeks ago, he got into a fight and then he got arrested. Miles Morales, this NPC guy, is basically now becoming the real life Spider-Man because he'll break character and people are like, where is he? Why is he appearing in random places? Well, now it appears he be at the top shelf of what looks like to be a Home Depot.
Sure you want me to use that right now? That sounds pretty dangerous. I love you too. Thanks for sharing the life. More roses for Spider-Man.
You sure you want me to use that right now? Somebody recording it from behind underneath.
You're supposed to teach me everything, Enough of those might have a bouquet. I can't believe you got me flowers. These are for you. Those
are so amazing. It's just so funny, right? Because you got somebody down here recording them at the same time. That's the other POV, bro.
Huh?
So how did you get down?
How did I get up here? I just climbed up here. I'm Spider-Man. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I will call the cops. I need you to come down right now.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
I need you to come down right now. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Every time this man gets caught or in trouble, there was one clip where there's a police officer who was like, hey, I need you to kind of move your thing. You're not allowed to be here. He goes, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And it just gets arrested or in trouble. This man is a absolute menace, but it doesn't stop, won't stop. Even though the trend has broken, he seems to be the only guy that continues to push it forward. I imagine they're still doing the NPC TikToks on. I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok, but I feel like he is still the pioneer and he's making it go strong for as long as possible because I heard my man is making bank, kudos to those big bugo dollars by doing this thing. Also, in something that you probably need to hear and or see, probably one of the most trending TikToks in the entire week. This thing has been on my timeline nonstop. You guys asked me to play it. If you've seen it, you already know you're in for a ride. If you haven't seen it, this is probably one of the most weirdest TikTok videos you have ever seen. It is either cursed and or the greatest and the best simultaneously at the same time by B. Scott Too Hot.
Save me, Mario. Please help me, Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why? What you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you are the serpent? She be creeping on the low. Who said this? Everybody knows. Oh, Mario. Don't save her. She's for this chick. Don't save her. Don't save her. Please don't leave me alone. Don't save her. She even gave me some too. Don't save her. What? Save me, Mario.
This is dirty. Absolutely dirty, bro. What they doing to my girl Peach, bro. She out here holding it up with Bowser, freaking Wario, and Toad, bro. She over here save me, Mario, and then giving a kiss to the Bowser on the side while he's creeping at the castle. That's insane, bro. And Luigi's trying to keep him on game, brother. Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, let me play the other half. I had to pause it, right? But the other half is just as good as the first half.
Please help me, Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why? What you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you
Catholic
are
killing a
the serpent? She
Koopa.
be creeping on the low. Who said this? Everybody knows. Don't save her. Don't save her. She won't ever racket, turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't save her. Don't save her. Don't let her gaslight. She ain't no victim. She came over last night. Don't save her.
Don't do that to
She
Toad.
won't ever racket, turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't save her. She don't let her gaslight me lie
Oh
when you
my
catch her in the headlight. Save me, Mario. Please help me, Luigi. No, 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 I don't think so. Why? What you saying, bro? That bitch is a Luigi. Why you are the
greatness. Everybody knows. Peak cinema. This guy right here swimming too in the beginning as well with that. I don't know how people created things like this. I'm sure Nintendo might come in and say something. Like, Nintendo is not going to be happy. I mean, but while this man is still alive, before he gets joined by the Nintendo goons, okay, we must immortalize this video forever and ever in internet history, because this, my friends, is why the internet exists and why I will never leave this platform. But guys, pause. Have you ever been in a car accident? Because you guys know that I have, and yeah, it sucked. Especially if you get hurt, because then you got to figure out how you're going to pay for all of these expensive medical bills while trying to manage your own injuries at the same time. It's exhausting, it's tiring, but that's exactly where Morgan & Morgan comes in. Contacting a personal injury attorney should be your first step when it comes to any kind of car accident. It's a no-brainer, and it costs you nothing unless you win. You have nothing to lose, and a firm like Morgan & Morgan can quickly determine if you have a case. And when they do have a case, they don't settle for lowball offers. Morgan & Morgan have achieved significant verdicts in the past few months for victims involved in life-altering car crashes. Yours might be worth millions as well. There's no need for you to visit law offices and sit through long consultations. You can submit a claim and have a lawyer review your case with only 8 clicks on your phone. And from there, you can upload documents, medical records, and text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of the case. LDR, you just got into a car accident and your current and future health are at stake. An instant call to Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, may be all you need to get the compensation that you deserve. If you ever got seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at https://forthepeople.com/omni, found in the description, or by scanning the QR code on screen from your phone's camera. And again, special thanks to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's video. All right, guys, last but not least, but we got some politics news here, but I think even if you're not really into politics, departing on whatever side you're on, you might want to stick around for this one, because the Democratic National Convention was last night, right? And it was absolutely freaking wild. I'm gonna just play some of the clips that are kind of like trending right now on the internet, some of the big major moments. There were a lot of people that showed up. I think I came in at one point in time and I saw Hillary up there. She was doing a speech. She did pretty good. I hear they had AOC, they had Steve KeRr, they had Fitz from freaking what's that daggone TV show? I can't remember. It's the one with Kerry Washington, and in the show, Fitz was like the president. Okay, I watched that whole thing. It had like Huck and B613 or whatever. But they had a whole bunch of like random people out here, you know, doing. And there were some moments and some clips that people are kind of pointing out that were either like funny or maybe inappropriate or, you know. So in case you didn't sit down and watch the whole, you know, DNC in itself because you just didn't have the time or you missed it, let me just play a couple of clips that you guys might have missed, and hopefully none of this gets copyright striked for any of those type of purposes, for it being kind of like footage stuff.
After the results are tallied that night, we can, in the words of the great Steph Curry, we can tell Donald Trump, night night.
My man summoned the freaking Steph Curry emote on Donald Trump. We have AOC, she was out here. Apparently people really love her. This was a really popular clip that was trending over here on Twitter.
Republicans have attacked me by saying that I should go back to bartending. But let me tell you,
she's about to serve.
I'm happy to any day of the week, because there is nothing wrong with working for a living.
I thought that was going to be a little bit better. Like, well, I will because you just got served. You know, I thought it was going to be something a little bit like, I mean, it's true, right? Don't be making fun of people with a working class. Like, go back to bartending. Like, imagine people who are like bartenders. Like, yo, why does they have me though? You know what I'm saying?
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. This is the story of Donald Trump. His entire life, Trump has believed he's above the law, that no one would ever dare hold him accountable. He lies, he rips off workers, he sexually abuses women.
Hey, when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
He cheats in business. He cheated on his wife with a porn star and paid her off so the American people wouldn't find out during an election. But in the criminal justice system, ordinary Americans have had the courage to find him accountable time and time again.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Whoa. They literally played this excerpt at the DNC. Good Lord. Holy. Oh my God, they played a full 2-minute smear campaign on my man, calling him guilty and naming every single crime this man has ever freaking committed. Oh my God.
Guilty. Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts.
For the first time in history, we have a convicted felon running for president. And to take on this case, we need a president who has spent her life prosecuting perpetrators like Donald Trump. He tried overturning Georgia's free and fair election.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
He's tried to escape any responsibility for instigating the January 6th attack on our Capitol.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you.
And if elected, Trump has promised to overturn laws that would keep him accountable and exact retribution on anyone he considers an enemy. Even warning of a bloodbath if he doesn't get his way. So we, the people, have a chance to render our own verdict on Donald Trump.
Okay, I'm good. That's crazy. I can't believe they played this whole thing there. If all of those people were watching this, good Lord.
So former President Trump has defended his comments last week about the Civilian Presidential Medal of Freedom. And he said it's much better than the Congressional Medal of Honor, which of course is the highest decoration that you can receive in the military. You're a veteran. You served in the Naval Reserve. What's your response to that when you heard that?
It's just one more reminder of why he is unfit to be commander-in-chief. Look, I get that he just doesn't understand sacrifice. He doesn't understand the sacrifice of others. He doesn't understand what it means to put others first, which in the most heroic and courageous fashion is what those winners of the Congressional Medal of Honor do. But, you know, it's of a keeping with Donald Trump's entire career. Remember, he used his status as a teenage multimillionaire to purchase a doctor's note to avoid going into service and let some working-class kid take his place in Vietnam. And decades later, he's still very much the same guy.
Dang, Pete Buttigieg. Oh, gee, I didn't know that. The man's paid his way to not go to war. I mean, not surprised by it, but I didn't know that was a thing. Another AOC clip for you guys in the house.
I see a leader who understands. I see a leader with a real commitment to a better future for working families. And Chicago, we have to help her win. Because we know that Donald Trump would sell this country for $1 if it meant lining his own pockets and greasing the palms of his Wall Street friends. And I, for one, am tired of hearing about how a 2-bit union buster thinks of himself as more of a patriot than the woman who fights every single day to lift working people out from under the boots of greed, trampling on our way of life. The truth is, Don, you cannot love this country if you only fight for the wealthy and big.
Dang, she had dude right here flabbergasted. AOC was going. AOC got this thing about her. She got this spunk, bro. She got this fierceness. This fear. Like, she'd be talking. I'd be like, whoa, let me watch out, because I don't want her to talk to me that way. Or some people might want to be talked that way. But she got a bit of fierceness behind her. Hillary Clinton had a 16-minute speech on there as well. I'll play this one from her as well. Just kind of wild seeing all of these people get together here in Chicago at the DNC.
Donald Trump fell asleep at his own trial. And when he woke up, he made his own kind of history. The first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions. As Vice President, Kamala sat in the Situation Room.
They saying lock him up. Dang. My man in the nose ring. Damn. They said lock him up. So yeah, guys, that's the DNC. It was pretty wild. Tim Walz, everybody was up there. They was all having a party up there in Chicago and talking about how Trump is the worst and how they are going to change the world. You know how it goes. Same song and dance. This is kind of weeks after we already had the RNC, I think, with Trump as well. I think what's going to be happening in the next month, I believe, is there will be a debate happening between Kamala and Trump. And I also think that Vance and Tim Walz will be having a debate as well. So we're going to have some more competition going around. Election year is not over. It is still just election year is not over. In fact, it's about to hit the apex when things hit the fall. And people are still curious and want to know that if this thing happening with Trump, since he's going to, the sentence is going to be passing before he gets sworn into presidency. If he does win, if it's happening beforehand, does all of this just like end? Like, is all of this for nothing if Trump just literally goes to jail before they finish and go through the votes? That would be absolutely wild. I'll keep you guys posted though, but that's the politics news. All right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I'm gonna get out of here.